Ananta Prabhu has gone already? Ananta Prabhu has left already?
No.
Is there, right? Kartal? Can I get that?
This one.
Yeah. Oh, Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Panchatattva 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 Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Srimad Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Jaya Srimad Bhagavatam Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Srila Gurudev ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की Let us fold our hands. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयत्मुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। जन्मादियस्य यतन्वयादितरतश्चार्तेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्मर्धयादि कवये मुह्यन्ति यत् सूरया तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि धर्माप्रोजितकैतवत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापोत्रयन्मूलनं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनि कृते किं वा पररीश्वरा सद्यो हृदि अवरुद्धे अत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तक्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरवो रसिका भुवि भावुका। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्ण भक्तरूपा स्वरूपकं भक्तावतार भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। नित्यानन्दं अहं नौमि सर्वानन्दकरं परं हरिनामामृतं देवम् अवधूताशिरोमणिम्। आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हेमाङ्गदिव्यछविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसाप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। Everybody together. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, Kardama Muni was glorifying Manu Maharaj. And Manu Maharaj, he was sitting and taking instructions from him in one sense, because he was indicating to him what a king, what an administrator should do. Whatever it may be, our Kardama Muni is saying, oh my dear Manu Maharaj, I offer my respectful obeisances to you, and you have a purpose of coming here, because you all have come here, such a great personality. He knows what is the purpose of him coming here, but still, he's telling Manu Maharaj, with whatever purpose you are here, I am willing to serve you. I will carry out your instructions without any reservations. When a guest comes to a friend's house, it is to be understood that there is some special purpose. Otherwise, why will suddenly someone come? So Kardama Muni could understand that Swayamva Manu, who travels across the globe, who is the king of all human beings, all the devatas, who is the leader of all of them, who travels to inspect the world, right? So he has come with a special purpose to his hermitage. He has no connection with, in one sense, he has no connection with the management. He was very simple, doing his devotional service, staying in small hut. Yet no. So when he understood Manu Maharaj has come, he is offering himself to whatever reason you have come. I am there to serve you. So it was a customary that the sages used to go to the kings and the kings used to go to the sages. And this was very natural. That the sages also used to visit the Rajarshis, not the mundane kings. We need to understand this. The sages used to never visit a king who is absorbed in sense enjoyment. They will visit if he was reciprocative, then they will visit and they used to deliver him. Otherwise, out of mutual friendship and affection, the kings used to visit the sages used to visit the king. This reciprocal relationship is called bhakti karya. So, very important. The administrators should go and sit in the association of the Brahmanas and hear Harikatha. And the Brahmanas and the Kshatriyas also used to seek advice from the Brahmanas for doing their activities. So Maitreya Muni, this conversation is going on between Maitreya and Vidura in Haridwar. The third canto and fourth canto was spoken between Maitreya Muni, and the first session we mentioned about this, how their meeting took place. There in Haridwar. Haridwar is a roadway, from there people go to Rishikesh. From there they go to Badrinath, Kedarnath. Haridwar is a very sacred place, like Vrindavan, transcendental place. 4 Kumaras also spoke Bhagavatam to Narad Muni in Haridwar. So Maitreya Muni, he's narrating this to Vidurji. He's telling that Kardama Muni, after glorifying Manu Maharaj, he became silent. And then the emperor started to speak. Brahma srujastava mukhato yusman atma pare pasya chando mayastapo vidya yoga yuktam alampatam. Manu Maharaj is saying that to expand the Vedic knowledge, dear Kardama Muni, he's also addressing all the rishis there, and he's also addressing Kardama Muni, especially. To expand himself in Vedic knowledge, the Lord Brahma created all of you, the Brahmanas. And how are Brahmanas? Brahmanas are Brahma Janiti iti Brahmana. Brahman means one who knows Para Brahma. One who knows Supreme Personality of Godhead. Brahman means what? Brahman means who is full of austerity. He does tapasya. He is full of knowledge about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he also has mystic powers. By following brahmacharya, by performing tapasya, naturally one gets spiritual power. And Brahmana means they are averse to sense enjoyment. They live a simple life. You can see Kardama Muni, he is a simple life. It is not that Kardama Muni right now is in brahmacharya ashram, and if he is going to get married, he is going to build a house, new house there. No. He continued simple living. His hut was the same after getting married also. So the Brahmanas were created from the mouth of the Supreme Person. And what is the purpose of the Brahmanas? The purpose of the Brahmanas the purpose of the Brahmanical culture is to spread the knowledge, spread the glories of Bhagavad Dharma. What is Bhagavad Dharma? Can I ask this esteemed audience, what is Bhagavad Dharma? Okay. Others? Surrender to the Lord. What is the Bhagavad Dharma?
Serving the Lord.
Huh?
Serving the Lord.
Okay. Okay.
Is it same like Sanatana Dharma?
Okay. Any other? What is Bhagavad Dharma? Prabhuji, what is Bhagavad Dharma? Okay. Bhagavad Dharma is Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma is Jaiva Dharma. Jaiva Dharma is Bhagavad Dharma. They are all the same. Same word, different. Jaiva Dharma, Sanatan Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma. We need to understand this. What is Bhagavad Dharma? Very important for us, because we have given our life for the purpose of Bhagavad Dharma. You should understand this. Sanatan means eternal. Dharma means occupation. Sanatan means Sanatan means eternal. Dharma means occupation. That occupation of the living entity, which cannot be separated from him at any given point of time, that is Sanatan Dharma. And this Sanatan Dharma, what is that Sanatan Dharma? That occupation of the living entity which cannot be separated from him at any given point of time. And what is that occupation? That occupation is rendering devotional service to the Lord. That is Sanatan Dharma. Why it is called Bhagavad Dharma? Because this dharma is not what you believe and what I believe. Your belief might change after some times, my belief might change after some times. I may follow different things. But we are not following this. This is not your dharma or my dharma. We are following Bhagavad Dharma. Bhagavad Dharma means this is given by Bhagavan. I hope you are getting the point. We are following dharma which is given by Bhagavan. Sarva dharman parittajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshichhami masucha. This is dharma. This is what it is. This is what is told by Bhagavan. That's why it is called as Bhagavad Dharma. Dharma told by Bhagavan. What is Jaiva Dharma? It is the same. To explain this one particular point, our Acharya, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he elaborated and explained us dharma of the living entity, dharma of Jiva. He explained that what Jaiva Dharma, Jiva means Jaiva. What is the dharma of a Jaiva? Is Jaiva Dharma. Is dharma of Jiva is Jaiva Dharma. He wrote a book on that. So we need to understand this. In the definition of Bhagavatam, from the definition of Bhagavatam, if there is one shloka of what is Bhagavad Dharma, if someone asks you, it should be Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. When Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad Maharaj, what have you studied from your spiritual master, spiritual masters in Gurukul? At that time he replied this particular thing. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. So we should do the same thing. Hear about the Lord, study about the Lord, glorify the Lord, serve the Lord. We should be serving the Lord as a servant. Develop friendship with Him. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva sarva mama tvameva vidya travitam tvameva sarva mama neva deva. Krishna is our father. Krishna is our mother. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva bandhuch. He is our real brother. He is our real friend. Tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva. Tomeva Vidya, he is the knowledge. From him the knowledge comes and from he is to be known. So here, there are two kinds of occupations. One occupation in the material world is sense gratification. And other occupation is the spiritual activity. That is to satisfy the Lord by His glorification. So those who are engaged in sense gratification, they are called as demons. And those who are engaged in satisfying the transcendental senses of the Lord, they are called devatas. Okay, simple definition of a demon and a devata. Asura and a devata. For the Manu Maharaj is saying, Manu Maharaj is now addressing everybody. There are so many rishis with him. His wife is there, his daughter is there, Kardama Muni is there. So he is saying, for the protection of the Brahmanas, for the protection of Brahmanical culture, the Supreme Lord has created Kshatriyas, us, Kshatriyas. And hence the Brahmanas are said to be the heart of Krishna, and Kshatriyas are said to be the arms of Krishna. Kshatriyas, the duty of the Kshatriya is to maintain the Brahmanas. People who are in the administration, it is their duty to maintain the Brahmanas. Because if the Brahmanas are protected, then the head of the civilization is protected. Brahmanas are supposed to be the head of the society. And if the head is good, he is not gone mad. If the Brahmanas have to worry for their maintenance, how will they guide the society? Tell me. If the Brahmanas have to worry about their own maintenance, how will they maintain their family? How will they maintain themselves? Then, how will they take care of the society? Not possible. So it is very important that that they are being taken care nicely. Lord is described as Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahman Hitaya Cha. What is Lord? This Lord is described as Namo Brahmanya Devaya. He worships the Brahmanas. So Lord especially protects the Brahmanas and the cows. And it is His will that the universal welfare depends on the protection of, He has a system of protection of the cows and the Brahmanas. If the cows and the Brahmanas, if the Brahmanical culture is protected, if the cows are protected, then that civilization is called as human civilization. The place where Brahmanas are protected, the place where cows is protected, that place is a human civilization. The humans are living there. Otherwise, they are all demons. So, Manu Maharaj is saying that the entire social structure of Varna and Ashram, you know what is Varna? What is Ashram? Ashram means Brahmacharya Ashram, Grahastha Ashram, Vanaprastha Ashram and Sannyas Ashram. Right? Then, what is Varna? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. This Varna and Ashram is not something like, this is not like a caste system. That somebody is superior, somebody is inferior. No. This mentality should not be there. This mentality is not good mentality. This is Varnashrama system is as per the nature of a person. Right? It is as per the nature. It has, in India, this has become a caste. But it is not a caste. This is as per the nature a person chooses. A person is known by his varna in a particular ashram. If he is Brahmanically inclined, he will render activities related to the Brahmanical culture. He will become a teacher. If he is good in administration, he will do that kind of activities. If he is a businessman, he will do business. And if someone is in a position, he only wants to support the other systems, he will only render, if his consciousness is like that, he prefers just supporting the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas, then he will do it accordingly. This is nothing, something is superior, something is inferior. No. As per the nature, this society is, the things are divided. If someone is inclined to be following Brahmacharya, or someone is inclined to remain as Brahmacharya, so he follows Brahmachari. He remains Brahmachari, a Brahmacharini. From there also there is a path to remain celibate and then take sannyas. And then then there is, but if there is someone is inclined towards Grahastha ashram, then he enters into Grahastha ashram. He accepts a wife, gets married. And again there is a system of then renouncing it. Husband and wife, they both renounce the householder life and take vanaprastha. That is the stage of life. And then there is sannyas. If there is a possibility of someone to take sannyas, he can take sannyas. So this arrangement is there. And the Lord has created this. Who has created the system? The Lord has created this. And still it goes on like this only. It may be, we cannot see the whole Varnashram system like the Vedic times, right? But it is still active. Everyone chooses ashram as per his liking. Someone wants to remain as Brahmachari, some remains as Brahmachari. Someone wants to get married, he gets married. He chooses the pravritti mark, there is nivritti mark. Someone wants to, chooses occupation as per his liking. That is there. So that is still active. This Varnashram system is active and it will remain active. Manu Maharaj is saying that I have resolved all my doubts simply by meeting you. Tava sandarshanat eva. He is saying, Tava sandarshanat eva chinna me sarva samshaya. Chinna me means all my doubts are gone simply by meeting you, simply by having discussions with you, my doubts have eradicated. Yat swayam bhagavan prityah dharma maha rirakshiko. What is he saying? You have very nicely explained to me. Manu Maharaj is saying, you have very nicely explained to me duties of a Kshatriya. So all my doubts have simply eradicated by simply meeting you, by coming in your association. Jai Panchatattva ki. Manu Maharaj is describing here the result of associating with a saintly person. Right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us indications that one should try to associate with saintly people. Why? Why should one try to associate with saintly people? Because by associating with saintly people even for a moment, one attains all perfection of human form of life. Getting human form of life is the durlabha vastu, is the rarest thing. Do you understand? After 1.25 crore years, after 1.25 crore years, a soul transmigrates from 84 lakh species and he gets the human form of life. After 1.25 crore years. 1,25,000 125 lakh, no, 1.25 crore. Write in chat GPT or Google 1.25 crore into
I don't have internet access.
oh, very good, you are a saintly person.
Crore is 10 million.
No, 10 million is not 10 million, yes, 10 million is 1 crore. 1.25 crore years.
You say 1.25?
Yes.
Crore is equal to 12 million point 5.
Yes. So that much amount of time it takes for a soul to transmigrate from 84 lakh species, from one soul to another, one soul travels from one body to another body, one body to another body, one body to another body. Like that, there are 84 lakh species. Soul bichara transfers, travels like this, travels like this, travels like this, and finally he comes to the human form of life. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying associating with saintly people is another durlabha vastu. Brahmanda Brahmite kon bhagyavana jiv. Only bhagyavana jiv, fortunate souls, get association of saintly people. If one gets an opportunity to associate with saintly people, the entire mission of one's human life is fulfilled. The goal of human life is what? Just pray to the Lord. All the time you should pray to the Lord, oh Lord, please keep me in the association of your premi bhaktas. Oh my dear Lord, please keep in the association of your pure unalloyed devotees. I don't know who is that, but you know them. I am very eager to associate with them. Please make arrangements by which I can get opportunity to associate with them. And we have to repeatedly do that. We have to cry for it. We have to cry for it. We have to have that. Initially, our prayers will be mechanical, but we should continue praying to the Lord, and then eventually, either you will come to the sadhu or the sadhu will come to you. If one meets a saintly person who is engaged in the transcendental activities, if saintly people, the pure devotees of the Lord, they are always engaged in transcendental duties. And if one achieves their favor, one mission of one's life is complete. We just need a favor of a Mahabhagavata. What is not possible to achieve in thousands of lives can be achieved in one moment if we get association of such premi bhaktas. Therefore one should try to associate with premi bhaktas and try to disassociate from common man. One should disassociate himself from common people and try to associate with the liberated soul. Maharaj Rahugan, he was the king of Sindh Pradesh, and he was traveling to meet whom? Lord Kapila. And he was coming, he had a system. What system he had? He was coming from Sindh Pradesh, and he was traveling towards long distance. He had to travel to meet Kapila Muni. So he was going on a palanquin carrier, right? And four people were carrying that. And after every certain intervals, those people used to get change, and he used to pay them off. There was a manager traveling with him, and his responsibility was to get the appropriate people. He was traveling like this. His good fortune that he came in contact with Jad Bharat. Jad Bharat was Jad. Throughout his life, he never spoke anything to anyone. Not even a word he spoke. He stayed like a deaf and dumb person. And guess what happened? This King Rahugan, his manager, engaged Jad Bharat in carrying the palanquin. Who is this Jad Bharat? एक हरिन के लिए भरत धरी दुई देह. This Jad Bharat was Maharaj Bharat. One who ruled the entire world in his previous birth. But he was attached to a deer, he became a deer, and then after getting a deer body, he again got the body of Brahmana Bharat. He engaged that person in carrying his palanquin. And what happened? When Rahugan asked Jad Bharat, he was initially, he was taking a dig at him. Dig at him means he was teasing him. Because Rahugan was very carefully walking. He was making sure that the ants are not getting killed. So he was walking like this, then like this, then like this, and like this. And if someone is walking like this, the person who is sitting inside gets disturbed naturally. If the car driver is driving in a very weird way, like this, like this, like this, like this, what is going to happen? People inside are going to get afraid. What are you doing? What are you doing? I will fall down. We will have an accident. So he started telling that he started taunting him. Taunting means he started accusing him, teasing him. And then Maharaj Rahugan was, when he was speaking in this way, at that time, Jad Bharat kept the palanquin down. And that personality who never uttered a single word in his entire life, he started speaking to Maharaj Rahugan. And when Maharaj Rahugan asked Jad Bharat about his wonderful achievement in the spiritual success, what was his spiritual success? He said, spiritual success is not possible simply by performing some rituals. Spiritual success is not possible by converting ourselves into a saffron robe or taking a sannyas danda. Spiritual success is not possible by offering sacrifices as recommended in scriptures. Then he is asking, oh, what? Then how? Then what is spiritual success? These methods are undoubtedly helpful for spiritual realization. Okay. But the real effect is brought about in the life by sadhu sangha, by associating with Mahatmas. By satisfying a Mahatma, by satisfying a pure devotee of the Lord, our life, human life, is successful. A common man cannot rise to the topmost stage of spiritual perfection simply by doing the religious principles, following all the rituals. He has to take shelter of a bona fide spiritual master. He has to take shelter of a pure, unalloyed devotee of the Lord, and under his direction, faithfully and sincerely carry out his life. And then he becomes perfect without a doubt. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Any questions, please?
If it's not a question, if I can continue from yesterday, this question. already prepared the question about manus. This is the first question. The second will be about marriage. Manus. My question is that Swambhuva Manu is the first Manu.
Yeah.
And let me, 1 second please, just that I find it here. Okay. This is notes from Srimad Bhagavatam. And then what is, for me, I don't understand so much why, they came in a mountain and pick up Priyavrata, who is making some brahmachari life, and ask him if you can be now king, because Swambhuva Manu is going to, I don't know, Vanaprastha or whatever. But he didn't be Manu, he was just king, because the second one is Swarochisha, seen from Agni, a son from Agni. He's the second. And now what is more mystical, the third one, it's Uttama, son from Priyavrata. This means Priyavrata was not Manu, but his son is the third one. And then it's completely, for me, not understandable that fourth one is Tamasa, it's also son from Priyavrata, and fifth one is Raivata, also son from Priyavrata. My question, where they was being? Because all this Manvantar is so long, and what they're doing, these sons? Maybe my English is not good, that maybe I can ask in Croatian and they answer to you. Because it's Manvantar is so long, and we have 3 sons where we're somewhere sitting and waiting.
I got your point.
Okay, you got it. Okay, thank you.
Bali Maharaj is going to become next Indra. Where is Bali Maharaj right now? In Sutala Loka.
Yeah.
He's somewhere, right?
Okay.
So like that, all these Manus are somewhere in the universe, and they're doing their duties. So, Swayambha Manu, Swarochisha Manu, Uttama Manu, Tamasa Manu, Raivata Manu, Chakshusha Manu, all these Manus have gone, right? So, they were like, so now I'll say, for example, we have a local GBC, right? He is a GBC for entire region, right? But he has a place to stay. He stays here in this temple. Prahadan Swami Maharaj stays here, right? And whenever required, he travels to different zones and comes back. This is a system, right? Similarly, these people are there when their chance was someone is not GBC also, they are also here, and they are doing their particular services right now, right? Eventually they will become, if they become nominated, they may become governing body commission after 25 years, who knows? 30 years, who knows? But that present person is still here. He is rendering his duties somewhere else. He might be doing as a head of department, doing some other services. Eventually, after 25 years, that person can become a governing body commission. Who knows, right? So, same system is there. It is nothing so bewildering.
It means they are all present.
Yes.
They are living somewhere.
Yes.
So long.
Yes.
Manvantar.
Yes. They are there. It is not this earthly planet is the only place where people stay. There are above planets, there are below planets, and even we also don't know how, even earthly planet also we don't know. There are so many places where we can't go also. So they are there. They are in their respective places. They stay there. This is only Bharata Varsha. There are 9 different Varshas in the Jambudvip. This whole world comes under Bharata Varsha. There are, different Varshas are there, right? There are so many places where people can go and stay. Any other questions?
Okay. About no battery. Okay, I will be loud. You spoke about marriage in Vedic time, and how call this arranged marriage from parents. And is it still this doing in India or not? It's prohibited. What devotee doing? For example, you also have daughters, I think.
3 children.
Okay. How you will marry your children? It's still in India. It's going this arranged marriage, and how it's going on, or it's prohibited from government?
No. The Western effect is everywhere. The Western influence is everywhere. By the grace of the social media, by the grace of the technology, this Western influence is everywhere. Today somebody sneezes in Manchester, one can hear in Mumbai. Today something happens in New York, it is known in Amsterdam. Like this. So this system is the standard, and if it is followed nicely, it works. If they don't follow, even it may be devotees, then they will have to face their difficulties. Husband and wife, they should have mutual understanding, has to be there. That is the main thing in marriage. What? That the husband and wife, they mutually understand each other. Right? The mutual understanding is very important. If that is not there, then marriage is going to be disturbed. So for that, to make sure they mutually understand each other, there is a system of astrology, there is a system of the guardians are there. In a protective environment, they meet each other, they try to understand each other. They try to see if they can mutually understand each other, they can cooperate with each other. And so it is a system in place. But in every marriage, it is good to have a guardian. If not parents, then at least guardians are very important. Because something goes wrong, then the guardians are there to protect. Right? Otherwise, if there is nobody to keep a check on, if there is no check on then it will be disaster. The marriage will be disaster. So some superior authority should be there above the couple. That's why guardians are there, that's why parents are there from both the sides. Right? So when the marriage is taking place, it is very important that there are guardians are there. At both places, husband and wife, they both have guardians. That is the system. So that if something goes wrong, why astrological calculations are made? Because from astrology, one can find out if this girl and boy are compatible to each other or not. If somebody is, the girl is Devagana, she has the demigod qualities, and the husband is Rakshasa. He has a quality of a demonic quality, I mean in nature. Very aggressive, and she is like a demigod, like a devata. There will be disturbance, Baba. If that's what he said, a person who is Brahmanically inclined, he should get married to a Brahmanically inclined lady. Why? Because both of their inclination is the same, their both nature is the same. It is a nature. It is a nature. Hare Krishna. Okay, I have afternoon I have Vedic leadership course, and the evening again we are meeting. So I have 3 classes in a day for me today. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Turn off. Yeah.